Hey everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning in. You're watching the finals of the second round of the trophy series, and we're still at Coffs Harbour. So as you can see, the disqualification did follow through. I did argue it, and I pretty much just got told, whatever, your fault, you're on your own, deal with it. It was a bit heartbreaking because I did lose a podium. I did lose a trophy over this. I'm not going to get into it. We're starting in 7th, based on, so I'm not starting in dead last. Dead last is 13th. This series does all points count. Most races do final only. So all the heats and the pre-final, those points don't matter. They give you, the first 2 heats give you the points on the position for third heat. Third heat gives you, if you have a pre-final, third heat gives you the placing of the third heat, gives you your positioning for the pre-final, and the final is wherever you place is wherever you place. Place first, trophy. Place second, trophy. So you could DNF in heat 1, 2, 3, start dead last in pre-finals, or in finals, your pre-finals, start dead last and still come first and win. In this series, all points count. So where you place in first, second, third, the gridding system still counts. So if you place high in first and second, you'll grid high in third. If you DNF in first, place high in second, you're going to be middle of the field, third. But all the points, including the finals, counts to your end result. So I could have come first in this finals, still not get a podium because of that disqualification. I had enough points to get me in the midfield. I know I'm faster than all these blokes. I knew I wasn't going to get close to the front two because they were equally as fast as me, but we're just going to have fun getting through this field. Once again, start wasn't too great. You could see that they pulled away, but I kind of thought that would happen, so I have to throttle on a lot sooner than what I would like to kind of keep with them. So start was bad, but not too bad. Tried to get on the inside 11 there, thought I could with the bank, not having to brake as much, just letting the kart friction stop around the bank, but didn't quite happen. I'm a very slow passer. I like to see mistakes and then take advantage of them, where other people are just like, oh, I'll bump your pass, or oh, I'll just chuck it in there, yeah, you'll move. See there, that's my corner, but he did cover it a bit more than I would like, so I didn't take that. I was going to, but I didn't take that pass. Messed up that corner a little bit. I was a bit too close and broke a bit too heavy. Got a good run there, so I was like, hey, I'll just stick my nose in. I knew I was going to get past there, but I thought if I stick my nose in, it might get him a bit anxious and might give him some mistakes. You can see that he was still pretty confident, didn't fall under pressure, so you can see there, I don't know what happened. I think he broke, he might have got a bit worried that he was going to lose traction. I think he broke a bit on the exit corner. That gave me advantage there to go around the outside. That was a very ballsy move, but it completed, so I was happy with that. And then we caught back up to the next driver here, a bit too far behind to take the pass on that corner there. I'm right on his bumper though, so either I take the risk and go for the pass there. You can see that I'm still not quite good on that corner. Seem to be braking still a little bit too much, but he did make a mistake on the exit of the last corner, and I was able to get advantage of that. Great acceleration, was able to get it on that little kinky right and still keep my pace and my speed to not lose the position on the next corner, so that was good. A little bit of about 4 kart lengths behind this driver here. We'll see that close up very quickly. You can see there just so much more control through the corner. Up to this little sharp right, still very close. Once again, I would like to pass on this corner, but I know it's a really good corner that I don't want to mess up. So if I go for the pass there, it could mess me up for the next corner, and I know I'm really good on those two corners, so I'd like to hold off and see if I can get them on the next corner, which I got too close to him, bumped him, and then couldn't get past the next corner. But you can see then, I'm really good on that last corner. I got a really good exit. I knew the acceleration would come through, and I was able to get him on that little kink right straight. So it seems to be my go-to pass in this race. I could see that I had so much more control and pace to that corner. So that's where I was aiming each of my passes. As long as I wasn't losing time on any of the other corners that I was faster than the drivers, I knew that I would get them mostly on that exit corner. For some reason, just this race, it seemed like that's where I had all my pace. So I was going to take advantage of it. This guy's in 4th, so I'm in 5th, 4th, about half a straight behind him, so it's good. I thought it would take me a while to catch up to him, and this is a problem in this part of the race. You know you're faster, you want to push as hard as you can to catch up, but the issue with that is you burn out your tyres, you overheat your tyres, so as soon as you catch up to the driver, your tyres are cooked and passing becomes very difficult. So you got to find that very fine line of pushing the kart but not overdriving the kart. So that's what I was trying to do. I know I could go faster, I know I could push harder, but I knew I was faster than him, I knew where I was faster than him, and I knew the corners that he was faster than me. So I knew all I had to do was just keep my pace, push a little bit more than what I needed to close that gap. And once I got closer, I just went back to my normal pace. That way I knew I wouldn't cook the tyres, wouldn't overheat them, and I'll be able to get the pass done when I needed to. So you can see, within 2 laps, I caught right up, and this is the 3rd lap behind him. I'm almost on his bumper, I think about 2 car lengths behind him, close to 1 car length now, so I know it's going to happen, and all I have to do is just wait my time. I was hoping to do it here, but because the driver in another class, 4SS, their 4-stroke engine, a lot slower, because he was coming up, I knew I wouldn't be able to take that pass. He was on the inside, that's where I wanted to do the pass, and I just had to wait my time because the car was there. So I didn't quite get as good of an exit as I wanted to in that corner, that exit corner, but you can see that I'm still on his bumper, still right there. He didn't get me in that corner, which is ideal because I know that's one of my slow corners. Messed up that corner a little bit. I hit the curb more than I wanted to, so I lost a bit of space there. It's not ideally what I want. I could have passed this guy a lap ago, but we're in the situation where things happen. It's racing. Just got to make sure we don't overdrive the car and we don't panic or get frustrated in the moment. So once again, I could have taken that pass there, but I still felt like I wasn't as close to take the pass. For some reason, I keep braking too much in that corner there, and it loses me a lot of time to set me up for that last corner, because I did have the pace for that last corner. So I can see that I have to correct myself in that second last corner, because I'm braking, not so much as braking too much, I'm braking too hard. It's slowing up the kart a lot faster than what I'm expecting. So I'm going to go back to my basic driving routine, which is soft brake, roll a lot into the corner, and throttle on. So it's really, yep, there we go. I was about to say I really should pass right here, so I took that opportunity. I think I hesitated there as well because I bumped him, and that bump lost me a bit of space than what I wanted to, and he did hold the outside of the exit of, how do I explain this, because it's a right and a left. So on that right corner he did hold the outside line a lot more than what I thought. I thought he was going to move straight over to get the left hand side corner, but he didn't, so that's why I stuck there a bit more than what I would have. I would have gone over to the right as well, but I wanted to take that pass then and there, so I was hoping he would shoot to the right sooner to take that left hand corner, but he didn't. That's why that little bump came. If he shot over sooner than what I thought he would have, then I would have just been able to just go straight, pass, complete. Still worked out the way that I wanted it to. It was a little bit of a dodgy pass because of that little bump. I mean, that I had to brake a little bit later, risking losing the rear end a little bit more, but in the end the pass was complete, and now you can see I am in 4th. Oh sorry, did I mess that up? I messed that up. Yeah, so I'm in 3rd now. So I messed that up before, like at the start of the race I did say he was in 4th and I was in 5th, but he was actually in 3rd and I was in 4th. So I'm currently in 3rd, which was final only counts. Awesome, there's my podium. But unfortunately it's not, it's all point counts. All points count. So I'm very far behind the front 2 runners. There's no way I will catch up because, like I said, I'm equally as fast as those drivers, unless my thoughts were, unless they are both very close to each other and try to pass one another and make an accident and come off, DNF, that's the only way I was only going to catch up. I could see in front of me, like here is where I kind of look ahead of me because this bank right is almost a 180 degree turn. I can, coming off that corner on the end of the straight, I can see pretty far in front of me, and I noticed that 2nd place was a lot further behind 1st. I didn't know what happened, but even 2nd place is still very far in front of me, so all I'm doing now is just driving. I know I'm not going to lose 3rd place, and I know I'm not going to catch up, so that was pretty much the race done. Coming up to near the end, I believe this might be the final lap. But look, I was happy with this race. This race was fun. I got a good few passes in, and end result is I didn't have any. Well, actually, no. I was about to say I didn't have any damage throughout the weekend, but I did because of the first round. That cost a fair bit. But as sad as it was losing my podium, the racing was still fun. The finals, I was not going to do the finals because I knew I wasn't going to get a podium. This was my second-hand race, so everything I was using today I wasn't going to use again because you can't use it for a 3rd time. So I figured, just race the finals, have some fun, burn the tyres. Like, tyres are useless after this race anyway, and I did. I went on to the finals, had a fun time. I represented my driving, which was 3rd. Did a little sneaky slowdown there because I don't think they were watching, but like I wasn't happy with the stewards. So going into this race, I was still a bit hot-headed. I was trying to make sure that I was focused on the racing and not being an aggressive driver because of the results. But I still was frustrated. So at the end of the race, I literally slowed down at the end of the corner. I didn't accelerate, I didn't throttle on. I just took off the throttle and just slowed down and just putted over the line. That was kind of just a message to the steward saying, this is where I should be, I was way ahead, I shouldn't have lost this podium. But that's it. If you watched all of the video, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next races that are going to come through. Thank you.
Good job, guys.